Hey, what's up, you guys? It's me, Kiera. So I've decided that I'm gonna start doing video blogs, and vlogs on. I'll probably start doing them regularly on Thursday, maybe Friday, depending on how tight of a schedule I have or how busy I am. But hopefully, I'll be able to continue doing this, especially if I get a lot of views and I talk about stuff that you guys want me to talk about, or you want to hear my opinions on movies, TV shows, clothes, makeup, accessories, nail colors, anything of that sort. Anything you guys want me to talk about. So today's topics really are just about stuff that's been going on in tabloids and stuff that I'm doing, what I'm wearing, and just trying to get you comfortable with me and what you guys want from me or expect from me or want me to do or want me to say or anything like that. So my name's Kiera. I'm 17. I'll be 18 in September. I'm a Virgo, if you didn't know. I'm in high school. I'm a senior in high school. So happy. What else? I like wrestling. I like Twilight, as you can see. My favorite wrestler is Mickie James, and my favorite female wrestler is Mickie James. I love her to death. She's my favorite wrestler. I've gotten to meet her. I met her at TNA last year for my birthday, me and my best friend's birthday. My favorite male wrestler of all time is Jeff Hardy. I love him. I love his style. I love his vibe. I love it. It's very interesting to me. I've loved it since the WWE, and I've been following him in TNA. I also am a very big fan, like I said, of Twilight. I'm Team Edward, if you guys wanted to know. But I also like Jacob, I guess. But, I'm also a big fan of True Blood. I'm Team Delana, because I love Damon. I love True Blood, mostly anything vampires, really. So, I'm a big fan of True Blood. I love Eric. Love, love Eric. I've been catching up with the season. I'm 4'11" and a half. I'm very short. I'm very tiny, very petite, as you can see. I have no kind of muscle or anything like that. I love shoes. I love makeup. I love jewelry. I love doing my hair. I love experimenting with my hair, as you can see. Stuff like that. So, anything else you guys want me to talk about or introduce me or ask me about myself personally, please feel free to ask me. So, on to today's topics. So, my number one topic for today is the Kristen Stewart scandal with her director from the Snow White and the Huntsman, from her Snow White and the Huntsman movie. You know what, you guys? Seriously, I love Kristen to death. Hands down, my favorite actress of all time. I love her style. I love her attitude about everything. I love her clothes, the way she wears her hair. I love every movie she's ever been in. I just love her as a person, and I just don't think that it's true. And that's just my thing. US Weekly has came out with all of these articles about Kristen and Rob, like how Rob dumped her and how they're pregnant and how they had a secret wedding or an extravagant wedding in some foreign land, and I just don't believe US Weekly. But then people decided that they were gonna scoop the scandal. TMZ got involved, people on Twitter got involved, and then Kristen came out with a public statement. And if it is true, don't give her hate about it. Seriously, because who, not to be like anti-Hollywood or anything, but seriously, who in Hollywood has not done something like this? Who hasn't been in a scandal? I mean, seriously. Kristen is just, her career right now, she's so in the limelight that people expect her, they're waiting for her to do something wrong. And this was their opening. And I love Kristen, and I'm not going to give her hate for it. I hate that people are giving her hate and calling her a whore and saying that how could she cheat on Rob. And Kristen's a person, she's 22 years old. Like, stop giving her so much hate about this. And this director, I can't remember his name, but seriously, he's twice her age. He's 41 years old. He's married. He has 2 kids. And his wife played Snow White's mom in Snow White and the Huntsman. I mean, and she was all for Kristen playing in the movie. So I'm pretty sure that they are seriously going to let this go. They are. She said it was a momentary mishap, or whatever her statement said, and I seriously believe her. I have no reason not to believe her. She's loyal to her fans. She has no reason to be hated on the way that she is. The way that people are saying things about her. Lady Gaga even came up with a statement and said, "Stop being harsh on her." I hope that she gets through this, and I hope she does. I seriously, seriously do. She and Rob and Taylor, of course, were at the TCAs on Sunday, and that's another thing I want to talk about. And they look perfectly happy. Then this scandal comes out. Nobody has heard from Robert yet. Nobody has. I don't think we will. I seriously think Robston will get through this. I'm totally Robston crazy because I've loved them together, hands down. One of my favorite couples. I feel like they belong together, and, stop giving her so much hate. It makes no sense. She doesn't deserve it. She doesn't. She really, truly doesn't. I don't think she deserves the hate, even though she loves her fans, but her attitude towards tabloids tolerance is none. Like, seriously, she goes into interviews and she says, "I'm supposedly pregnant and married right now." Like, she's not going to put her personal life out there, and now that it is, I'm pretty sure she's hurt by this, and by the way that people are reacting to this, and the way that people are saying all these things about her, and it's just, nobody can judge. Like Lady Gaga said, nobody has any kind of room for judgment, because we all make mistakes, we all have our heartaches, we all have, like, skeletons in our closets, and, weights on our shoulders that we want to get off, and it's just, I'm totally Kristen. I'm on Team Kristen right now. I love her, and I have no reason not to trust her and be on her side and say all these bad things about her. And people can get on me about my opinions, but I seriously, even if it is true, which it's probably true, I'm on her side 100% because I have no reason not to be, period. And you can hate on me and you can talk about her what you want, but this is my personal opinion in my heart and soul. I know that Kristen doesn't deserve it. Seriously. So, next topic is, sorry about that. I've just been hearing it for like the past day. It came out yesterday, and it's blowing my mind right now. Next topic is Raw 1000. As you know, I'm a very big wrestling fan. That's my wrestling wall. I'm a very big wrestling fan. Raw 1000 was mind-blowing. I loved every minute of it. I just started to watch WWE. I've been so into TNA because WWE is kind of getting into this mode of we're so PG because so many kids are watching, but you're taking away from their older demographic. Even though they do have a younger demographic, they're taking away from their older demographic, the adults that watch this show, the adults that have been watching this since they were kids when WWF was around. Their Divas division, for example, and I am so into women's wrestling. I want to be a women's wrestler when I turn 18. I'm hoping to go to wrestling school. Their Divas division right now is horrible. It's whack. It's sick. It's just, I don't like it. Kelly just took time off. Who knows why? She just said she's taking time off. Basically, the only good female wrestlers they have in the business right now at WWE is AJ, Beth Phoenix, Alicia Fox on some occasion, and Natalia, and maybe Tamina. I just don't see it and Caitlyn on a few occasions. But after Victoria's retirement, I guess that was a real retirement from, which evidently it wasn't, because she showed up at TNA a couple weeks later, a couple months later. They let go of Victoria, Lisa Marie Varon. They let go of Mickie James, which was, I say, one of the biggest mistakes they could have made. They released Melina. They released Maurice. They let go all of their older talent. All the older generation is gone. The generation before, the new generation of divas is gone. Like, the only person left is Beth and Lillian, and she just came back. So their diva, I mean, I just don't see a lot of women's wrestling. I mean, Eve is good too. I just, the wrestling, it's not a part of the division anymore. The division is more publicity stunts, like AJ getting married. Like, seriously, it's just going back to before Lita and Trish got there. Like, seriously, before Molly Holly and Gail Kim got there, and they opened up the women's division to all of these things that the women can do, and they're taking it back 10 years to 2-minute matches and too much backstage bull that nobody cares about. They're not getting enough time in the ring, as opposed to TNA, where the women wrestle in they main event nights. Like, they have 2 matches a show sometimes, and their matches last more than 5 minutes because they want their women to get exposure. They take women out of the indies and put them to work. This is why TNA's women's division is better. And I guarantee that if the TNA knockouts were to invade WWE and challenge them, or WWE came and tried, or WWE versus TNA, the knockouts would have it hands down, because they have the best women right now. And there may be some more women that are coming from the indies that are trying to get contracts and things of that nature. But right now, TNA has the best women's division. And I can guarantee you, if Melina and Maria came from ROH and Maurice came back to wrestle, they hands down would have the best women in the business. Period. But on from that, Lita came back. Lita did amazing. She looks great. I love Lita. Was one of my favorite divas back in 2004, that era, back in the older divas era. Trish Stratus was there, amazing as well. Lita, hands down, was my favorite of the night. Moonsault was amazing. I love how they brought all the legends out. Also, who else came? They had the whole AJ and Daniel. Look, okay, first of all, AJ's crazy, okay? AJ is completely insane. She is going back and forth with this mess that evidently is ridiculous, and it's crazy. It's crazy. AJ's crazy, and I love her for it, because I feel if Mickie was there, she reminds me of a younger Mickie. I love AJ, but I love the storyline they have her in. I really do. And I hope that they continue, especially with her becoming the new Raw GM. And I love the storyline. I can't wait to see what they have next in store for her. Also, Triple H and Stephanie McMahon and Paul Heyman, Brock Lesnar, that segment was amazing as well, because it showed Triple H and Stephanie McMahon, the McMahon-Hemsley era. Them bringing that back was amazing. I love that whole thing. And then, of course, John Cena, and I'm just kind of hitting the points that I like the best. John Cena versus CM Punk. Didn't like how that ended. I don't think Big Show should have came out and interrupted it, because John Cena, has anybody ever heard of somebody saying, okay, I'm going to cash in my Money in the Bank briefcase? No. But John Cena, the poster boy of WWE, came and said, look, Punk, I'm cashing this in so you can be ready. I want you to be ready. And for Big Show to come out and do what he did was a hit in the face, like just like he hit John Cena in the face. I mean, seriously, it was not okay with me. But Raw 1000 was amazing. I can't wait for cross 2,000 episodes because I will be 37 when that happens. So I can't wait for that to happen. I'll be in my late 30s by the time that happens because Raw started in January 1993. So by the time I'm 17 now, I'll be 18 next month.